Pi2day 2026 has just happened, and the core team came with 3 brand new announcements. But before you scroll past thinking, okay, another Pi update, let me tell you why this one is actually different. Because every other Pi2day, the launches have been about building tools inside the Pi ecosystem for pioneers, for Pi app developers, for people already using Pi. This Pi2day announcement, they are taking what Pi has built and offering it to the outside world. That's a shift in strategy, and I'm going to break down the 3 Pi2day 2026 announcements that nobody is explaining properly, and exactly what it means for you as a pioneer. Now, some pioneers have been messaging and commenting that the project has taken too long. They are tired. Some are even saying they want their time back. In fact, plenty of pioneers now have doubts about the project and about the core team. But let me remind you, that was Bitcoin years ago, before it blew up. Market analysts warned people to buy and hold. And then the famous Bitcoin Pizza Day happened.
If you really want to become wealthy in the future, I would suggest you take $1 buy some Bitcoins, put it in a goddamn wallet.
So look, it might just be worth it. I want to give you pioneers a reason to stick around with Pi the way I have. I'm going to cover Pi2day 2026 and the 3 major product launches that just dropped: SoloHost, Pi Sign-In, and PiVerify. Stay with me. For those who may be new, Pi2day is celebrated every year on June 28th. It has become the annual moment when the core team drops significant product releases and shares the direction of the project. Now, the theme for Pi2day 2026, and they were very direct about this, is extending Pi's resources to outside the Pi ecosystem. That is the exact language they used. And when you look at the 3 things they launched, that theme runs through every single one of them. Pi is no longer just talking to its own community. It's building tools that external platforms, businesses, and developers can plug into. Let's go through each one. First, SoloHost. It lives inside Pi Desktop, the same software node operators use to run their Pi nodes. Normally, developers pay for server hosting, AWS, Google Cloud, and so on. SoloHost lets a developer use their own computer as the server instead. If you have Pi Desktop running, your machine can host apps directly, and people can access them through Pi browser remotely in real time. It's private by design. Apps stay on the developer's computer and never touch Pi servers. And looking ahead, the core team says SoloHost will eventually support distributed computing, powered by Pi's over 420,000 active nodes. Second, Pi Sign-In. Think sign in with Google or sign in with Apple, but with your Pi account. Any third-party site or app can integrate it, letting users log in with their Pi identity. No new password needed. For pioneers, that just means fewer passwords and smoother logins. For developers, it's bigger. Instant access to Pi's verified base of over 18 million KYC'd pioneers. It also connects to SoloHost. These tools are built to work together. Third, and the most significant, PiVerify. This takes Pi's own KYC infrastructure, built from verifying over 18 million people across 200+ countries, and offers it to outside businesses. Their tagline, verify real humans, scale trust globally. Key use cases are cutting fake accounts and duplicate users, and supporting regulatory compliance, problems that matter across finance, healthcare, and e-commerce. This infrastructure has already been tested at real-world scale, not just on paper. And this is what makes it meaningful. Pi's technology now has value outside Pi. It's no longer just useful inside the ecosystem. It's solving real problems for real businesses. And look, this timing isn't random either. With regulators around the world tightening the rules on crypto platforms, think KYC requirements, think compliance checks. A tool like PiVerify positions Pi as a solutions provider, not just another coin trying to survive scrutiny. That's a smart place to sit as an ecosystem, whichever way you look at it. One more thing, the core team also launched a Pi2day ecosystem quest inside the Pi app, where you can learn more about all 3 releases and earn a special badge. Pi2day 2026 gave us 3 launches. SoloHost lets node operators and developers self-host applications from their own computers, with a future vision of distributed computing powered by the Pi node network. Pi Sign-In lets your Pi account work as a login credential on third-party platforms, the same way Google and Apple login works today. PiVerify takes the identity verification infrastructure Pi has spent years building and makes it available to businesses outside the Pi ecosystem. The theme connecting all 3 is the same: Pi is moving beyond its own walls. It's building real infrastructure that the outside world can use. Whether that leads to where pioneers are hoping this project goes, only time will tell. But in terms of what was announced, there are real verifiable product developments. Check the official blog at mindpi.com for the full Pi2day 2026 update if you want to go deeper on any of this. If this video helped you understand what's happening, please leave a like. It genuinely helps this channel reach more pioneers. Subscribe if you're new and share this with a fellow pioneer who needs to know what just dropped. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.